Hey everybody, what's happening? Thanks for joining me tonight. I just wanted to start off by saying thanks to all my Patreon supporters. And Jeff, thanks for joining that this week. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank everyone else who supports the channel by showing up and hanging out. I appreciate that very much as well. So I haven't played the Super Kraken in a while, and my friend Steve Shaheen came over today, and we were hanging out for a bit, and we programmed the Kraken, and man, this app is freaking stupid. It's really good. And so yeah, we programmed the Joyo switcher to switch everything on it, and I found some new settings that I kind of like that I'm going to share with you tonight. Before we get started with all that, I'll be on for about an hour, and we'll say hi to everybody, and then we'll get started. And I just deleted the chat. All right, here we go. JB 50 Watt, Flux, Joey Palmer, Jason Taylor. What's going on, guys? Matt Force. What you drinking tonight, Matt? Which IPA are you having? Is it a Two-Hearted or something else? Inquiring minds want to know. The Law, what's going on, man? What's going on, Jamie? John Waller, what's happening? He says, love switching between Emily Hopkins' live harp stream and Tone Wars. Awesome, dude. Sean Casey, what's up, Captain Overdrive, everybody? Release the Kraken. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. Let's see here. Well, it's Gravel Rocks. Zachary Kittle, what's going on? Just ordered the Ingle Savage 120 Mark II after watching a ton of your comparison videos. Thanks for the help. Awesome, dude. Good to see you here. And congratulations. That is a killer amp. That is a really good amp. You got yourself a very unique, very versatile amp that sounds and feels great. Just remember to crank the channel volumes at least past 3 o'clock, and it's going to sound really full and ridiculous. Tony, what's going on? Sorry I missed last Sunday working. Hey, I get it, dude. Life gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it? All right. Well, this is kind of a last-minute stream, to be honest with you, because Steve was just here programming everything with me, and then I had to eat dinner and get ready. So I just did a quick sound check, and we're going to see how everything sounds. Oh, I'm pushing everything with the Mud Killer tonight, so you can see it pops up right there on the screen, so you know what pedal I'm using. So let's get started with some just the basics. I'm literally going to warm up live here because I'm not warmed up. So let's go ahead and start off with some basics here. Oh, and I'm using channel 1 for all the crunch tones and channel 2 for all of the leads, just so you know. I'm going to talk about the trick I learned tonight too with channel 1, making it sound better. Wow, man, this amp is crushing tonight. Holy crap. So, here's what I've learned. Again, I haven't played this amp in a while, so I had to have a fresh approach with it tonight because we programmed it. And I'm like, well, I'm stuck with whatever I program. I mean, I could change it, obviously, but for tonight, I used channel 1 for my rhythms, and it's a really beefy channel. It's really thick. And I got the gain at like 3 o'clock. It doesn't have near the gain that channel 2 has, but channel 2 is a great rhythm or lead channel. But I wanted to set the amp up so I can have a tighter sound on my rhythms tonight and not have that in between sound that works great for rhythm and lead, but it's a little too saturated for rhythms, you know. So, and then when I dialed it in, I was like, it sounds good, but I'm like, man, it just needs a little more edge. It was just a little too round for me. So I turned on the preamp focus switch and programmed that, and I was like, oh my god, there it is. Like, this is the perfect, chunky, thick, beefy, aggressive rhythm channel. And I've never used the preamp focus before on it because I always hit it with an overdrive, but it's not like I'm stacking overdrives or double whatever. I don't know. The preamp focus is supposed to be like a built-in overdrive, but you know, it's just a circuit that they put in the amp to kind of tighten it up a little bit. But man, when you blend it with the overdrive pedal, it really does make the amp super aggressive, and it takes that roundness off. So I'll show you the difference. I'll go ahead and turn. Lights are so bright. I got the preamp focus. Let me turn it off now, and then I'll turn it on as I'm playing, and you'll hear it get angrier. And the feel is a little better too. It's not as flubby. It's more responsive with it on. Even again, like I said, when I'm pushing it with a mud killer, it's still, I think if you put those two together, freaking glorious rhythm channel. All right, again, it's off. When you see me reach over, I'll turn it back on. I mean, freaking night and day difference. Now it sounds great. And the thing is I always avoided playing rhythms on that channel because it always was a little on the dull side for me before I put that, you know, turn that preamp focus on. As soon as I put the preamp focus on, I was like, there it is. That sounds freaking amazing. So if you have the Kraken and channel 1's just not doing it for you for like metal rhythms and stuff, just keep your boost on and turn on the preamp focus, and man, it just really comes alive there. So definitely do that. Because before, like I said, I always use channel 2 for, you know, rhythms and leads, and it's great for that, but I'd rather have a perfect chunky rhythm channel set up independently, you know. And it's got 2 mastered volumes, so I programmed it accordingly. So I got a little bit of a nudge in volume on channel 2 for my leads. Flux says, I'm going to try putting KT88s in my Ingalls Savage 120 Mark II and see if I like it with them. Otherwise, I'll sell it. Great amp, but it doesn't fit my needs. It's on... Then it's on to the Rev. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Let me know what the KT88s are like, dude. I want to find out myself, because I love the KT88s in my Splon Nitro and in my Driftwood. I got KT88s and 6L6s blended in the Driftwood. Man, sounds amazing. Let's see here. JP 50 watts. So this amp goes to 13? Wow, that's 2 more than 11. Yeah, this amp's pretty sick, man. Pretty sick. Let's see here. Keith Jackson. Yeah, Jarrod, sounds awesome. You're living the life I ordered. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford just one of your pieces of gear besides a couple of cables. Well, I hope so too, man. You know, I do a gear summit every year here, so you're welcome to come to one of those and have a hang with us and play through whatever amps you want, man. I mean, that's what it's all about. Yeah, I buy these amps because I love to demo them and play them and have a fun time with you guys, and I profile them too. You know, got to pay for them somehow, right? Scott Fulmar, thanks, dude, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. He says, always a great day when I hear a Super Kraken. Hell yeah, man. It's good to see you here, Scott. I hope things are going well for you. All right, so let me play a few more mixes for you guys. Let's do, what have I done so far? Come on. They are... Here we go. Let's do this one. All right, here we go, guys. Damn, dude, this amp is killing it tonight. You know, I am so glad that I hit that switch tonight. It just the rhythm channel completely works for me now. I have zero issues with it. It's super thick and aggressive. Now, I saw somebody asking earlier about, find it here, something about the bright caps. Man, where is it? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find it. Here it is, Savage Grace. I'm wondering if someone can mod the Kraken and add a bright cap or maybe a presence. You know, that's a great question, and that's something that I've thought with the amp as well. It could use a presence knob. But, so a quick fix for that, honestly, is if you get like an MXR 10-band EQ pedal and put it in the loop, and you really don't have to nudge much. Just take one of the Ks, you know, maybe 6K or something. I remember if that's where it was with me, 6K or something. I just nudged it a couple dBs, and the amp it brightened up just a little bit. You don't want it to be bright. You just want it to have a little bit more presence. See, I like how it sounds right now, but you know, we tend to like brighter things. Once you hear it a little brighter, you tend to like that. So yeah, you can definitely, you don't need to mod the amp. Just get an MXR 10-band EQ, put it in the loop, and it'll fix it. It'll totally fix it, no problem. So, but I think it sounds great. You know, like tonight, it's totally working for me. I mean, it's got that really thick chunk to it, and as soon as I hit that what is it called, the preamp focus switch, and turn that on. I only have it on in the rhythm channel, not in the lead channel. it just really made the lead channel a lot thicker and more aggressive. It just gave it more punch and aggression, and it keeps it from being so sluggish. You know, so because even with the lead channel or the rhythm channel boosted in this amplifier, it's still a little round and sluggish for me. But as soon as you hit that preamp focus button, boom, fixed, perfect. You know. Yeah, let's see here. Thong Delange says, yeah, this here, wow, Super Kraken rips. Yeah, dude, it's a killer amp. It really is. I love it, man. I think it's Thong Delange. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Hey man, your Soldano video inspired me to get one for my Twitch stream. I also snagged the Badlander and the 5150 Stealth because of you and Kyle Bull. So thank you. Oh, cool, man. Congrats. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad that you are getting some good information from both my channel and Kyle Bull's channel. He's a good dude. He's a friend of mine. I like Kyle. He's got a good channel. Does a lot more videos than me, but yeah, boy, that kid's got some hustle. I don't know how he finds the time to do all them videos, but hey, more power to him, man. He's definitely doing a great job out there. Yeah, Mark Jones, the tone of that amp is sick, monster. It is. This is the best I've ever heard the Kraken sound. It really is. Maybe I should do a quick dial-in video for it tomorrow. Zachary Kittle says, Jarrod, I hope you have a Schecter SLS Elite with Fishman Moderns. Any experience thoughts on how those play with Mark II Savage? I actually do have a Schecter CS7 with the Fishman Moderns in it, and if I remember correctly, I did play it through my Savage and liked it. Yeah, it sounded good. So yeah, it did. Yep, I remember now. I played it within the last couple weeks, and it sounded great through it. So I think you'll really like it through the Savage as well. I really do. And feel free to reach out to me. My email's below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to help you out with anything that you need. Sean Casey, the Kraken's sounding awesome tonight. Yeah, it is, dude. Thank you. It really is sounding good, man. Let's see here. Let me play a couple more riffs, and then I'll figure out a couple more songs to do for you guys. I'm just enjoying the hell out of playing this amp right now. You ever have those nights where you plug into your amp and it's like, dude, I don't want to stop playing. This sounds perfect. It's better than ever. Like, and they say amps can be temperamental, and tonight the Kraken's like, it's making me feel guilty for not playing it for a while. I'll put it to you that way. Holy crap, guys. Sorry about the sloppy leads tonight. Yikes. That was pretty, but the rhythms, the rhythms are sounding better than the leads tonight, and it's not because of the amp, it's because of my crappy playing tonight. But hey, I'm live. Live, what do you want? Hey. Alright, let's try some purple guitar riffs. This one's drop tuned to half step. Let's see how half step down sounds on here. Alright, I gotta check the neck on here. Yep. Back bow just a hair. These guitars are giving me fits today. Let me just fix this. I could hear it, the little bit of a string slap on the neck. Drives me nuts. Usually I do this before I go live, but because of my crazy schedule today, wasn't able to. Alright, let's do this one here. Okay, you know what I did too? I got the tone knob cranked all the way up on the Mud Killer. On some amps that works really good, and man, it's just really working well on the Kraken tonight. Just sounds freaking sick. Really good. Oh, thanks for the other super chat, Scott Fulmar. Guitar neck adjustment fee. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Sorry if I miss anybody's comments or flying by. Just tag Tone Wars or put 3 question marks in front of it. I'll make sure I see it. Let's see here. Kilroy99. I own a Super Kraken. I had a Guptech, which is a Canadian pedal company, build me a resonance presence pedal. Oh, that's cool. It goes in the effects loop. It makes a huge difference. They added that pedal to their line. Oh, that's good to know, man. Very good to know. So there's some good information for you guys there. I never even heard of that. So thank you. Let's see here. Tony says, yeah, sweet aggressive sounding amp. Are you running through the HELIX tonight or analog pedals? I'm all analog pedals now. The HELIX, again, still a great product, but I switched my board to analog pedals because I want to start doing more pedal demos. And let's face it, pedals are fun. You know, I mean, for $100 you can go to a store and get, you know, a lot of different pedals that you want to try out, and it just really it's a lot of fun to try out new pedals and stuff. So I decided to switch after many years, just using the Helix, which is a great product. But I'll be doing some Helix live streams too. I'll just be using it as an all-in-one unit. But I am enjoying these pedals a lot. It's been a lot of fun getting to know them, especially the Flashback 2s. Oh my God, are those pedals amazing. Let's see here. Let's see, the law says my main is bowed to hell right now. Michigan's weather has been ruthless on my guitars this week. Yeah, I tell you, it's been bad. He also said a humidifier is great, largely controlled environment. My landlord's smoke crack or something, and I don't know how to operate the thermostat though. Yeah, you know what's funny is I actually had a whole house humidifier added to my furnace, and I think my guitars are finally adjusting to it, because it's a lot more balanced in my house now. I'm not getting all this dryness anymore. So, and I think my guitars are all adjusting to it. I just got it a month ago, not even a month ago. So I think they're all still kind of figuring out how to, the wood and the guitars are adjusting. God, I said that like 20 times in a row. You get it. They're adjusting. Cigar fun from Tony. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. You know what? Tonight I'm going to smoke I think I'm going to have a Magic Toast after the show. An Alec Bradley Magic Toast. I already had a Fuente Maduro today, and that was freaking good. So I'm going to have a Magic Toast tonight after the show. Have some dinner and a nice big fat Magic Toast. Those are great cigars, man. I got a good deal on them on cigarpage.com, and I got them for half off, so that was awesome. So thank you. I appreciate that. Steve Shaheen, the Kraken doesn't sound too dark tonight at all. I know, right? I mean, I honestly think that boosting the tone on the Mud Killer and having it run through the analog pedal, so there's not that tone suck on top anymore. It's letting all the top end through, and using that the preamp focus switch on the amplifier for the rhythm channel. That rhythm channel can do no wrong, in my opinion, tonight. It just sounds chunky. It feels really responsive, and it just really sits in the mix the way I want it to. It's fun to play, and it's super aggressive still. I mean, it just sounds incredible. I mean, listen to this. That's just stupid. So aggressive, man. I just recommended this amp to a subscriber a couple days ago, and I'm glad I recommended it to him, because I can't remember what amps he was trying to decide between, but it sounded to me, I was like, man, I think you need a Kraken. I really do, the way you're describing things, because I think there was one amp that was too weird for him and another one that was too bright, and I'm like, Kraken. That's that really thick, chunky middle amp that if you like an amp that's not overly bright but it's super aggressive, get the Kraken. I'm not kidding you. This amp is really pleasing the hell out of me tonight. It's insane. I'm my own best friend. I had my eye on this amp for a while now. I really wish I could try one before buying. All I could say is it definitely has enough gain on both channels. It's got a clean channel as well, and if you turn the gain down when you switch over to that, it sounds really good. And the crunch channel, I have the gain at 3 o'clock, and it just sounds incredible. And it also has, like, this amp's strange. So you're going to have the middle and the treble opposites of each other. You're going to have the middle at 9 o'clock and the treble at 3 o'clock. Those are the sweet spot settings on this amplifier. It's really weird, but that's what works. And the bass is like 11 o'clock. And the gain on channel 2 is at 11 o'clock. Gain on channel 1 is at 3 o'clock. And again, I'm boosting it with, this guy right here. So that's what I'm boosting with is the Mud Killer. So it just sounds incredible. Really liking it. What's up, CS? Trading in a car. Oh boy, yeah. Well, those dealerships, they know how to keep you there, don't they? Hope you got something you like, man. GM Iron, nice work. Not sure if anyone has asked. So where's your musical? Let's see here. Sorry. Nice work. Not sure if anyone's ever asked. So where's your musical trying from? How you learn to shred. Your musical trying from. Maybe training? Sorry. Musical training. Honestly, I come from the school of, and thank you, by the way. I come from the school of if it sounds good, it is good. I've never taken any guitar lessons. Basically, what I've done is when I learn riffs and stuff, I just go on YouTube and I say, blues riffs in A minor if I'm looking for something. And Robert Baker's been a great source, and other players, Chris Brooks. I mean, there's a lot of great players out there, and I just kind of take riffs from them guys and then just polish them up and make them. I repaint them and make them my own, or sometimes I'll play them verbatim. In fact, there's been a lot of Robert's riffs I've played tonight in my solos, and I've taken them and made them my own. So, man, something's picking up on the microphone here. Yeah, I definitely have used a lot of his riffs and stuff, but I mean, the lessons that I've taken as far as learning things, I've definitely learned stuff from like Steve Shaheen. He showed me some riffs that I'm still not good enough to play live yet, but I will. TJ Richardson has showed me some stuff. So yeah, I don't have any training. I don't know theory at all. I just write all my solos to my backing tracks and I loop them over and over again, and everything I do is trial and error until I get it right, and that's pretty much it. I'm not much of a scholastic type person. I'm not much of a, you hand me a piece of paper and have me learn all the stuff on this piece of paper, and I just can't do that. I'm a hands-on guy, so just show me the riffs, I'll learn them, I'll tweak them to my own taste and style, and then I'll apply them as I see fit, or what fits, what my playing style is to my music, and that's kind of how I do it. So that's pretty much the long and the short of my schooling there, right there. It's just the school of hard knocks, and if it sounds good, it is good, Let's see, been doing the same YouTube University. Yeah, dude, it's fun because, like I said, I mean, I'd rather just learn the riffs, and I got George Lynch, Scary Riffs or something like that. I've learned a few things off of that. I mean, yeah, it's just fun. And I'll watch an hour video, but if I only get 2 riffs out of it that I like, it's worth it to me, because now I got those 2 riffs that I can use any way I want in my music, and it's a lot of fun. In fact, let me do this crazy song here. There we go. Dude, I'm having so much fun playing this amp tonight. Holy freaking crap, does this sound amazing. I forgot how good this amp was. Stay Metal Ray, what's up, man? Good to see you here. As soon as I saw your name, I got a little nervous. I'm like, uh-oh. Big time YouTuber here, don't screw up. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I saw your video on your Kraken, dude. I'm glad that you're enjoying yours. Do you use your MIDI and stuff like that with the Kraken, or how do you control yours? And what are you using for a MIDI interface? By the way, with it, if you are using one, and what are your favorite settings? Just so I know, I can check them out as well. I know I just avalanched you with a bunch of questions, but hey, I got you here. I might as well ask you some questions, right? And again, it's an honor to have you here, Ray. Thanks so much for stopping by. Ray, I'm sure you guys know who he is. I don't need to introduce him, but I will anyways. Stay Metal Ray. He's got an amazing channel, does a lot of really good gear reviews, and he's actually a really good player. Really, really good player. I like his music. And he works out like me. He's working out so much. Yeah, he hits the gym. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Ray. You're too kind, dude. You're an amazing player, dude. I've seen your videos, man. You are a really, really good player. Oh, so Tony likes the Time Flies riff. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You know what? If I was brushed up on that, I would happily play that for you tonight. But that's a song I'm still working on finishing. That little breakdown solo, I'm almost done with it. Actually, I am done with it. I just have to memorize it now. Oh, okay. So Stay Metal Ray says, no MIDI for me. I use one setting. I only need one channel. Gain at noon, channel 2 with preamp focus on. There you go. I tell you, that preamp focus is a magic button on this amplifier. It really is, man. Channel 2 is awesome. I love channel 2. Tonight, I'm actually using, just let me get Ray up to speed where I'm at tonight as far as how I'm setting it up. I have channel 1 set up as my crunch channel, and channel 2 is my lead channel. And I never liked channel 1. I liked channel 1. I thought it was really good as a rhythm channel, but it was always a little round for me. And it still sounded good, but it was a little on the round side. So tonight, just for giggles, I turned on the preamp focus and kept my overdrive on. And with those two combined, it really took channel 2 or channel 1 into the place where I wanted to be. It gave it more chunk and more punch, and it actually made it more aggressive. And it really sounds great. I'll demonstrate that for you again here. So the preamp focus is on. I'm going to turn it off and leave the overdrive on, and you'll hear how it sounds good, but it's a little round. But as soon as I turn the preamp focus on, along with keeping my overdrive on, all of a sudden that channel just wakes up and just gets really gnarly and aggressive. Yeah, that just sounds sick, man. With those two combined, oh my god, and they cranked the tone all the way up on my pedal as well. It just sounds incredible. What a great amp. I'm surprised I'm kind of glad I didn't play it for a while, because it gave me a chance to redial it in, and after playing all these other beasts behind me, and I think I got this thing dialed in, at least for my taste, to a point. It's really good. Oh, dude, it's again, it's my pleasure, dude. You're a great player, man. I've watched your channel for a while now, and your leads are very good, very tasteful stuff, man. Let's see here. What have I not played? I got the purple guitar, right? You know what? Let me switch real quick. Let me switch back to the red one. I almost feel like I have to play Night Terrors every time I go live now because it's just such a... It's one of my favorite songs. And it's a lot of fun to play. There we go. Bear with me here, guys. Back to the red one. Dude, oh my god. Oh, this is one of them nights, man. I mean, I'm not talking about my playing. I'm just talking about the symbiotic relationship between me, my guitar, and this amplifier. It's just the planets are aligning. Holy crap, this amp sounds amazing tonight. Dude, I'm digging Channel 1 more than I've ever dug it before. I mean, it's like insane. Channel 1 sounds really freaking good. I almost changed it. I almost changed the programming before I went live. Like, I'll just use Channel 2 for everything, but I kind of glad I'm using Channel 1 for the rhythms tonight, cuz it really is it's working for me. Big a time. Let's see here. Bobcat, hey dude, I uploaded a couple of shred tracks that would love some criticism. Oh yeah, I will get to those. Yeah, I think I got an email from you. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I've been busy. I worked really late last night. I was out washing trucks in the cold, so I got home. I was pretty done, but I will definitely check those out, man. Absolutely. Sorry for the delay, but I will get back with you on those. Let's see here. Ben Burnett, what's up, man? He says, do you feel like the red or purple guitar has more odd or even harmonics? Yeah, it depends on the barometric pressure. Yeah. You know, if the barometric pressure is high, the purple one has more even harmonics in it. All right, let's see here. Sean Casey, the Kraken and Night Terror sounding awesome tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, this man, I got something in my eye. The Kraken is really working for these songs tonight. Super aggressive. I got the red guitar. I hope you guys don't mind. Let me just please indulge me. Let me play a couple more of the songs with just rhythm tracks, because man, this Channel 1, I just think it deserves to have a little more time in the spotlight tonight before I go, because it just sounds really good. Let me play these two other rhythm songs for you. I'm really digging those delay pedals tonight too. I got the subtle swirl on the chorus on tonight, or on the mod on the delay tonight. I could switch to the less subtle one. Show you that real quick. These are the Flashback 2s, and I got my own signature sounds on them now, which sound killer. Yeah, it's so much fun listening to that stuff spin around after you cut out of the note. If you haven't considered getting a Flashback 2 and getting into that software on those pedals yet, you're really missing out. Those pedals are insane. You can have any delay that you want. Any delay. And there's 3 slots on the pedal where you can save different delay settings and stuff. It's just really cool. The software goes far beyond the knobs on the pedal. I just did a video about it about a week ago. Check it out. It's a really cool pedal. Christopher, digging the Kraken. Sounds fierce tonight. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. I really appreciate that immensely. Thank you. Let's see here. JB50 Watt. The Matrix is on TV now, and it made me think of machines becomes sentient. Will they allow us to keep our tube amps, or will they force us to use modelers only? I don't know, man. I mean, the modelers and profilers are great, but man, these amps are, there's something else, man. There's something about being in the room with all this power. It's amazing. Only modelers and no purple guitars. I hear you, man. All fine and dandy, but I don't hear any trails. Oh. Oh, man, that's a good one. You got me, partner. You know what? Just for giggles, let me see if I can do... Now, this is before I go tonight. I'll be on for another 5 minutes or so. But before I go, let me see if I can make it through Time Flies. It's been a while. I haven't been practicing that much lately because I've been working on that one section. Jeez, I gotta get these songs more organized here. Alright, 1 second here. I almost got it. I had my gate pedal on and it was cutting off some of my notes. I gotta make some more adjustments here with this board, but yeah, it's almost there. That was a huge risk playing all that stuff live. It's almost there, man. I missed a few notes, but whatever. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that's a song that's it's actually about the best summer of my life. When I was a middle teens, like I don't know, 17 years old or whatever. I had the best summer of my life that year, and that song just reminds me of that. Maybe one of these days I'll tell you the story, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, man, and there's a lot of nostalgic stuff, and that whole middle section is so precious to me because it's just that's the nostalgic part where I think back, and while I was writing it, it just reminded me of all the fun I had that year, and everything goes in slow motion. When you think about it, it was just God, what a great summer that was, so long ago. And we've all had those songs that brought us back to those times in our lives where when the music is our it's our theme song or whatever for that, and this song is that for me. So anyways, it's a lot of fun to play. So I'm going to get out of here in a few minutes, but I just wanted to finish up with you guys and see if there are any other questions or comments that you had. I want to make sure that you guys get all that stuff answered and responded to while I'm live. Let's see here. Oh, Tony, you're welcome, dude. Thanks for suggesting it. Hopefully it was worth waiting for. There's a couple clams I stepped on there, but hey, it was still fun to play. And I'm almost done with it. Like I said, it's one of those songs I got to just put the finishing touches on. So, again, thanks, Tony, for suggesting it and for being here. Anytime for you, buddy. Anytime. So, yes, Time Flies reminds me of tubing down the river with a kegger leading the way. Oh, and a hot chick on my lap. Yeah. Hey, you've been picking my brain, haven't you? That's part of my story. I know what you're doing, Chris. You're hilarious. Let's see here. Sean Casey. Let's see here. Love the song, Kick Ass Soul. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely a fun one, man. I've had a lot of fun getting that one down. That's just one of them songs that's taken me forever to finish because I literally, that middle section, it's pretty much done, but I just got to remember it now. Like tonight I screwed up a few things, but whatever. Anyways, well, I've been on longer than I planned on, about an hour and a half, which, hey, if I'm having fun, time flies. And hopefully it did for you guys as well. If you haven't considered looking at a Kraken, I mean, these things are great. They're great amps. I love the fact that, there's a lot of features on it. It's a touring guy's dream because it does have, the MIDI thing, which is big with me. I mean, I can switch between channels. I can turn features on and off with it. It's a programmable amplifier, which Steve Shaheen showed me a lot of cool. I've always been a MIDI guy where I programmed each feature as a MIDI command, but Steve showed me, it's easier to program the amp first and then just send the commands to switch the channels. And I'm like, oh, so he showed me how to do that today because I've always done it the other way, which now I think is the hard way. And now I'm more into programming the amps. I just think that that's better. So yeah, it's a very programmable amp, very good sounding amplifier. It looks cool, and it's 100 watts, and it's not huge. I mean, if you can see, the rev is right above it, and the rev is a lot bigger. This thing is like probably a third smaller. So if you're looking for something that's smaller amp, but still has that big beefy tone that you're looking for, and a lot of power and great features, I mean, I would consider it. I think it's a great amplifier. I really do. And if it's a little bit dark for your taste, which I'm not finding is true tonight, maybe it's my pedal board, who knows. But you just get an MXR 10-band EQ, throw it in the loop, and nudge a frequency or two, just a hair, just a little bit, and it'll give you that little extra brightness that you might be looking for. But tonight, I find that the amplifier is sounded great. So really thick, chunky, beefy, uh, you know, rhythms. Anyways, I mean, just the rhythm channel on this thing sounds incredible. Um, the Axe Forever says, I think Rabia had a hand in the Kraken, not the Victory Company. Yeah, Rabia helped make the Super Kraken. I think that's his signature amp, in fact. So, and he's an amazing player. So, oh, what's up, James Dunn? Thanks for being here, man. Sean Casey, I grew up in the 80s and it rocked. Yeah, it did, man. The 80s were the best. I think the 50s and the 80s were the best. I wasn't here in the 50s, obviously, but everything I see about the 50s, it looked like an older version of the 80s. You know, everybody was happier and just having a good time. So, you know, CS Rubia definitely had a hand in the design. Yeah, I think he did a great job with it. I think the Kraken is awesome. Well, anyways, guys, I've been on for an hour and a half, and I very much appreciate you guys being here. Seriously, it does mean the world to me to be able to go live and have you guys be here. I really appreciate you guys being here. And you know what? Maybe I should do a shootout between the Kraken and maybe the Stealth 100. Maybe that would be a cool shootout. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I think that'd be a fun shootout. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. I just decided. I decree. It shall be done. It says in the scrolls. Yeah, I'll do that. I think that'll be a fun shootout. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, JB. Thank you, The Law. Thank all you guys. 80s for life, The Law says. Hell yeah, man. Well, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. God bless you all. Seriously, it does mean a lot to have you here. And I'll look for a video coming out soon with the Kraken and the Stealth. I think that'd be cool. And I'll be doing some more stuff very soon for you guys. And as I always say, every day is a gift. And I do mean that. Every single day that we get on this planet is an absolute gift. And thank you so much for spending part of your gift with me today. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if for all the people that are subscribed and are patrons, thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Love you all. And I will see you all very soon. You guys have a freaking awesome night, man.